Hey guys, it's Bailey from Making It from Midwest, and it's time for some February favorites, so let's get into it. Just like in the past few favorites videos, I am wearing everything that I'm about to mention, so odds are good if you're curious about something that I'm wearing on my face right now, I will talk about it at some point in the course of the video. So, the first thing I want to talk about is the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda Concealer Palette. Mine is in the shade Light, and inside you get 3 cream concealers. These are the 3 creams, and then this is actually a setting powder, which is fantastic because I mean, you're killing 2 birds with 1 concealer palette. It's fabulous. I've used it twice in I've used it throughout the month, but I've used it recently on YouTube in 2 videos. One in the Forever Nude tutorial where I used it as I would a typical concealer, and then one in a very minimal spring makeup look where this is all I used instead of foundation. So it provides some really great coverage both in the under eye area, which is where I tend to have some discoloration, as well as on blemishes around the face. So it's a very great all-purpose concealer palette, and it's very affordable. Retails at Target probably, I think, for around $10. Next, let's move on to the eyes. I've been obsessed with these lately. They are the new e.l.f. smudge pots. I currently have 3 shades. I mentioned these in a recent haul, and I still haven't gotten a review up because I am still waiting on some shades. My orders have been all sorts of messed up, but I hope to have them very soon to put up a tutorial where I have lots of the shades to swatch. But bottom line is, these are $2 cream shadows. They're called smudge pots, but I think they're more so cream shadows, and what I'm wearing on my eyes today are these shades Ain't That Sweet, which is this really pretty iridescent pink, and the shade Cruisin' Chic, which is a cooler toned taupe. The other shade I have is the shade Poppin' Party, which is a gorgeous metallic purple, and with all of these shades that I have tried, they don't need a primer, they don't crease, they don't budge, they don't smudge, and they have really fantastic coverage. It doesn't take much to layer them up to get very opaque and rich pigmentation from these. I love them. They also work well as shadow bases, but to tell you the truth, I have worn them solo nearly every time I've worn them because they just look that pretty. And when it comes down to it, it's $2 a shadow pot or smudge pot, and you can't beat that. So if you haven't tried these yet, I really recommend it. Like I said, I will have hopefully more swatches of them coming up in a review video, but in the meantime, you should get them because they're fantastic. Moving on to the face, I have talked about these nonstop, I feel like, in the past few videos and on the blog as well. It's the City Color Be Matte Blush. This is one I actually received in my February Ipsy Glam bag, but it prompted me to purchase, I don't know, 4 or 5 other shades from this collection because it's a fantastic matte blush and they retail for $2.99 a piece. So if you want to, you can go check out the haul that I talked about these in, but I also recently posted a review solely of these on the blog where you can see swatches and close-ups and all that great stuff if this is all you really want to see, and they're fantastic. So for a $2.99 blush, they are pigmented, they're smooth, they're not chalky, the pigmentation lasts all day. They're really everything you could ask for in a matte blush, and this one in particular is my favorite shade for the month, and it's in Fresh Melon, which, despite looking, I feel like the lights kind of wash this shade out, but you can layer it up on your cheeks to where it is like bam. It's some serious blush, which is another great aspect of all the blushes I've found in this line. And then to go with that as a bronzer highlight complement is the Physicians Formula Natural Nude. The rest of the name is not on here, but I think it is a shimmer strips all-in-one custom eye and face. It's a ridiculously long name. I recently did a review of it though, as well as a comparison with similar products out there, so if you want to go check that out, I'll link that below. Basically, it is 12 different shades of bronze, mixed bronze and highlights, and really they've just proven to be the perfect color palette for a very soft, natural looking contour and highlight. Although they are very, very shimmery, so if you prefer mattes, this is not going to be for you, but the shimmer is so fine, the powders are so soft and finely milled that they just create this gorgeous, natural looking glow anywhere you want it. So really have been loving that. Last are the lips. The product that I have been wearing every day throughout this, nearly every day throughout this entire month, have been the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks. I have quite a few shades, but the ones I am wearing on my lips today is the shade Turn On, which I applied all over my lips. You can see it's a medium, kind of bright but dusty rose, and that is all over the lips. And then in the center I have what is possibly the best hot pink shade I've ever seen. It's Anarchy, and I just put that in the center of my top and bottom to give it a little bit of extra oomph. I have a review of all the shades I have of these on the blog as well. Basically what you find there though is that they are just super moisturizing, very rich, long-lasting, highly pigmented, really everything you'd come to expect from an Urban Decay lipstick, especially in the winter months where if you're going to wear something that draws a ton of attention to your lips, you need to make sure it makes your lips look really good. That is exactly what these do. Very hydrating, and they wear smoothly and evenly for a relatively good amount of time. I would say 4.5 to 5 hours for most of these shades. So that is all for my February favorites. As usual, I would love to hear what you guys have been loving in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!